So now we'll see how to copy our Oracle database softwares into our EC2 instance, and how to install Oracle software. What are the prerequisites for the Oracle database installations? So for this Oracle database installations, I'm going to use mobile XTERM software to install the Oracle database. So launch your mobile XTERM and make the SSH connection for the EC2 instance. So in the same way, how we connected to PuTTY through PuTTY to the EC2 instance, in the same way we are using mobile XTERM, and the specifying the user called EC2-user. Use advanced SSH settings and load the private key file python_new. So once you logged in into the server using mobile XTERM, here we can say X11 forwarding is disabled. So to enable this, so we need to enable this for the graphical user interfaces. So before doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use again PuTTY for updating the database of RHCL. We need to use in -y update. So I'm running update command in the PuTTY session. So it will take you more than 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So that's why I'm using PuTTY session to run this update command. So in the meanwhile, we can do another settings for the EC2 instance. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add group DBA folder here. So let me connect it to root first. So we use sudo su command. Sudo su command for connecting root user in the RHEL machine. Sudo su, so it will directly take you to the root prompt. So now I connected as a root user, and I'm going to create the prerequisite site for the Oracle database installations. Group add the DBA, and also I'm adding another group, that is install, and I'm going to create an operating system user called Oracle to install the Oracle database software with the home directory -d home Oracle, and also the primary group as install and the secondary group as DBA. And also I'm going to create a directory for the Oracle database installation, that is U01 app Oracle product 201 Pro. I'm going to create this directory for the Oracle database software installation, and I'm going to create one more directory for storing Oracle CRD files, creating U01 for our data. And now we need to make a permission for this directories, and I'm changing the ownership as Oracle. So chown -or Oracle install and giving the directory structures. So both the directory structures I'm changing to the Oracle. Step install, and we are going to change the permissions for these directories as 777 permissions for Oracle user. To copy paste your same directories. So once you have done this, we are ready to install the packages which are required for the Oracle database installations. So I'm going to install xterm, xorg, xclock as well as x authentication packages for the graphical user interface in the EC2 instance. So let's install this. In the meanwhile, we can check the putty session whether it's completed or not. So still it's going here, updating our operating system. So here the M application is holding here because the putty session still executing some of the packages. So you can clearly see here another app is currently holding mlock. So M is already working with another terminal, so it's not taking again in the mobile external. So in the meanwhile, we can create a directory under EC2 user. So let me make here. So once you exit, it will go for the EC2 user, and the directory structure is also here home user. And here I'm going to create a directory called softwares. So we'll upload the softwares into our directory here. So make directory softwares. So here the software directory is available. So now open your file terminal in the Windows and go for your software locations. I'm going to my softwares. So Oracle softwares, Oracle 12C Linux, and these are the two Oracle software binaries for the 12C R1. So just drag and drop into the mobile external terminal, and in the below you can see the percentage is moving on. The files are uploaded into the EC2 instance which are in the Mumbai data region. So let's minimize this software files and check the party session is closed. This party session is closed and we are ready for installing predefined packages. So connecting to sudo su root user and checking for the M command which I used before. So installing xtom, xort, xclock and x authentication packages. So now packages are executing. In the same time, we are uploading the Oracle database softwares into our EC2 instance. So the packages are installed successfully. So now I'm going to use one more M command to install Vim as well as unzip packages. Because the software files which I'm uploading here, those are the zip format. So we need to unzip it to install our Oracle database installation. So we need unzip command as well as Vim command to edit the files. So execute it this unzip as well as Vim. Vim files are executing. So both packages are installed successfully on our EC2 instance. So once it's done, so make this terminal as duplicate tab and checks and checks. So duplicated, and you can see X11 forwarding is enabled here through the SSH connection. That means if you type X clock, so it will open the graphical user interface with the clock here. It's opened the graphical user interface clock here. So just close this.
I'm going to set the password for the Oracle user using sudo password Oracle, give script password, new Oracle password. and it's successfully updated. Now connect it to Oracle user su-oracle. So logged in as Oracle user. Now I'm using xclock to display the clock. Now the clock is visible. So just close this clock and going to the another terminal as a root user. I'm going to use df-h to know the mount points in my operating system. So here I have a temp which is having 783 MB. So now I want to add, I'm using free -k to know the swap memory. Here swap memory is 0 in my 8 GB of RAM, and also the temp size is only 783. So now I want to add both temp and as well as swap memory for the Oracle software installation. So to add the temp space, we have comments, and also the swap we have separate comments. So I'm going to add first swap memory by using disk dump command, disk dump, and I'm adding 1 GB of swap memory. So here it's executed, and using ls-l I'm going to know the permissions of the file. So here it is under root, and I'm going to give the permissions as 600 for the swap file. So I'm going to make the swap by using the mkswap file path, and we need to enable the swap memory by using a command called swap on swap file path. Now to know the swap memory, we can use swap on -s command, and here I have 1 GB of swap memory, and we can use free -k command to know the RAM as well as swap memories. So now we need to add temp. So here temp mount point, by using sudo command we can remove that because we are on the root. So I'm going to use the mount command to set the temp memory, and here I'm going to enable temp memory as around 5 GB. Let's execute this, and now by using df-h we can check the temp. So here it is added as 4.8 GB for the temp mount point. So to make the permanent this swap memory and temp, we need to add the entries into the cat etc/fstab file. So here fstab having only root mount point, so we need to edit it by using vim etc fstab. So just give entries into the fstab file.
Also add temp information into the FS tab. So both have added into FS tab file. And we can check again with cat etc /fs tab. So both are added into our FS tab file. And for Oracle database installation, Oracle giving a package called Oracle 12c. So we can install that. Instead of that, also we can install some of the packages which are required for installations. So let me take you back. I'm going to make a vi execute Yes, here. Execute that. Let's fetch, copying all the m repository commands here. And also I'm using m hyphen y option. So I'm executing all the packages at single shot. So execution is done. And here the file is still loading here. So once it's done, we are ready to install the Oracle database software. So let's wait for until it completes.
This conference will now be recorded.
The second file is also uploaded successfully, and here you can see the two software files. So let me make connection to the EC2 user. Please give exit and give ls. There is a directory called the softwares, and here are the two files. And these two files I'm going to move it into Oracle software directories. So make dir. I'm making one more directory under Oracle home location, and go to that software pwd. So I'm moving all the files into this location from this location. So giving mb command, giving star and giving this location. So the permissions are denied here. Let me use sudo command. So now all the file permissions right now under EC2-user. So these permissions we need to change it as Oracle user. So let's change it. So I'm using churn hyphen Oracle install, and I'm doing for Oracle user softwares. And also you need to use sudo command to execute the churn command from the EC2-user here. So now check the permissions for the same files which we checked earlier. So right now here it is under Oracle, and we have only read, write, not execute permissions. So let's make the execute permission from the Oracle user itself, making 777 permissions and giving this start. Now check the permissions. So it is Oracle install and read, write permission for all the users in the operating system. So now we are ready to unzip the files. So let's unzip the files. Unzip the first file, first binary file. So once it's done, we need to do for the second file. So use unzip ls-ltr and do for the second file. So both the files has been unzipped ls I have given, and there is a directory called database. So move to the database location and run the run installer. So now it's checking 500 MB temp space and also 150 MB of swap. And now it's ready to launching the Oracle Universal installer to install the binaries. So here is a graphical user interface to install Oracle software. So unclick the option I wish to receive security updates via Oracle support. So right now we don't have any Oracle support, so I'm just unclicking it and going to the next command. So click on next. So right now it is in step 1 of 9. So once you click on next, it will take you to the second step. So it's verifying the setup for installation and validations. So here is the second step, create and configure a database, or we can install the database software only. So what I'm going to do, I wanted to show the Oracle database creation as well. So I'm going only installation software only first. Later on, we are creating Oracle database. So go for installation database software only. Click on next and choose the single instance database installation. So here we'll get the languages which we need to choose. So by default, the English language will be selected for this Oracle database installation. So it's fetching all the available languages under the software binaries. Just click on next. So here we need to choose only enterprise edition because the software binaries have only the enterprise edition. So just click on next. So here it is retrieving the information from the file system to install the Oracle software location and also the Oracle base. So the Oracle base by default is taking under U01 app Oracle directory, and the software location is U01 app Oracle product 1210. Under that there is a directory it is going to create, that is db home underscore 1. So let it be the db underscore home 1 and click on next. So even if you don't create this directory db home 1, it will create from the GUI mode. So it's unable to create a directory. Let's check the details. So let's go and check the permissions on the U01 app Oracle. So ls l slash U01 slash. So it is under root. That's why it is not creating any of the Oracle user directory. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it as shown -org Oracle install /u01. So for the entire directory structure, I'm giving Oracle permissions. So the command I gave as chown execute. So the chown under the give the permissions ch-mode level 7 permissions I'm giving. Better to give double chown type for the u01 mount point. So use this sudo command executed. Now go for the graphical user interface. Just click on next and click on next again. So now it's validating the specific locations, and the Oracle app inventory will be created under u01 app Ora inventory, and the group will be install by default. So just click on next. So no need to do any changes here. Just click on next. So all the groups will be under DB. So just click on next. So now it's doing all the prerequisite site checks. And here we got some of the warnings. So what we can do is we can check and fix again. So just fix and check again. If any of the packages is not installed, we can fix it in this step. So here one execution script will come. So that we need to execute with the root user. So this is the script we need to execute as a root user to fix up the warnings. So let me connect it to root user. So just execute the. So once it's done, you can check OK here and check the validations. And there is a package we didn't executed it. So you can ignore it. So as it was already installed here, you can execute it, ignore all, and then next. So click on yes. So here you can check all the information which we have executed as of now. So Oracle inventory group, inventory locations, Oracle based software locations, as well as the database edition which we used here. Everything we can check and click on install. So once you click on install, so it start installing our Oracle database software into the operating system, and here it is extracting all the files to this software location. So in the meanwhile, what we can do is we can go and check into those directories. So what files are it's copying. You can see the files is copying. So it's extracting all the files. So once it extracts, it will copy all the files into the another location. So still it is extracting the files. And see the copy files, it is in the progress. It's copying all the files into this, the directory structures. So now we have completed 95%. So on the top of 95%, you will get two scripts which we need to run it as the root user. Let me copy it this locations and run it as a root user. The first script is done, and copy the second script. But first one is for Aura installation files, and the second one is for. So the first script, it will set for Aura inventory location under the Aura install group, and the second script will execute Oracle, and it will copy the Oracle. You can see there is an Aura tab file will be created with the second script where we have all the Oracle instance informations. So once it's done, click on OK. And the setup is completing with overall status is succeeded. And now we are ready to close this GUI prompt. So now the Oracle software has been installed in our operating system. Go to the Oracle user and give cd. So now the Oracle software has been installed in our operating system. Now we have to do Oracle database creation.